First battle. Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, welcome back to another ship guide, and now one that has been requested a lot of times in my YouTube comments. Guys, your ships will be featured all over the time, but I can't do every comment at once. But here's a highly requested one, the Daring. Probably, in my opinion, the best DD to start the game for newcomers, because it offers you pretty much everything. The line has good gunpowder, it has okayish torps, you get hydro, you get smoke screens, you get heals, and overall it's a very solid package. The only real downside you have right now in this ship is the speed. It's not that fast, but anything else is overall a really good jack-of-all-trade package, and this is why I do recommend the Daring line as the new beginning line for DDs, because unlike Gearing and Shima, for example, it's not that power crapped. So this is definitely my #1 recommendation to start with if you're new to World of Warships as a DD. Because it plays a bit slower because of the speed, which is not a bad thing for new players. It means you cannot int that fast. You have all the tools of the world, you can heal up if you get damaged a bit, you have a lot of smoke screens, you have really good gunpowder, and again you have a hydro. So overall, this might be the best DD to start the game with if you're new to this game, the DD line. And it's a joy to go through it. Jervis is a great destroyer, Icarus is not bad, Lightning is a fantastic DD on tier 8, and on tier 9 the Jutland is also not bad. But yeah, how to play the Daring? Basically, it's a multi-role kind of. You can go into the caps, you can contest them at the beginning, you have to pay attention to the raiders obviously. But with your Hydra and Smokescreen you can contest caps rather decently. You also have pretty solid gun DPM, which means most DDs, especially torpedo DDs, you will just eat alive. And not only is your HG pretty good, but your AP has short fuse, which means it pool pens in a lot of DDs and at nice angles as well, because it has improved ricochet angles. I'm still gonna shoot HG here first to try to force the DCP on the Halland. And now we already forced the nice DCP, and we're gonna go for the cap. Oh, there's a Tromp. We gotta watch out about the CV again. I wanna see if the Tromp pushes for me or not. Okay, the Tromp is not pushing for me. I mean, it wouldn't be really a good idea to push me, to be honest, for him. We're gonna launch one torpedo set here. We're gonna keep another one in case he actually comes around the corner. Oh, he is. Here you can see the AP damage. Look at this, 4K. 4K. Another great thing about the ship is that your smoke screens are rather short, which doesn't sound that good at the beginning. But what makes it good is that you also have a very short cooldown on them, which means you can instantly use one after it disappears again, which is very nice. Gotta watch out here, we're surrounded by enemies currently. My team is trying to abandon me, which is kind of bad. And in fact, now that I have the opportunity, I will leave here. I will actually get ready to leave, because the team is completely abandoning my position right now. I'm gonna smoke up here. We're gonna farm down the split, and then we're gonna leave, because right now we still have the time to leave. Another great thing about the ship is that it has 360 turrets, which turn very fast. And also one thing, you can also single launch your torpedoes. You have either a normal dispersion or a single launch option, which is very nice if you have, for example, a nose-in target and you want to finish it off. Now we wait until we have the cap, and then we get the hell out of here, because there's a raider ship as well. There's submarines, there's everything here, so we're gonna run. Torpedoes astern. This is a 5 versus 1 here right now, if you check the minimap, so there's no point of me staying in here and trying to throw my ship away. We'd rather go into B and also deal with the Halland in a second. Should get a nice chunk of damage here, yep, again. If people angle completely away, go with HE, but against those slightly angled broadsides you can use AP very well on the ship, and the damage output on Daring is insane when it comes to that. Like that
Problem solved, sir.
That Halland is pretty much toast already. I hope I didn't overturn here. Oh my god, did I? No. Okay. Cool. Thought I overturned here for a second. And now we're just gonna finish off that Halland player real quick. There's no radar here. The Allende is in A cap, so we're gonna use this smoke screen to disengage. And we're gone again. And now we defended pretty much B cap from the Halland as well. Again, this is one of the most versatile ships you can ask for. We have every tool in the world, which makes it so decent. And so new player friendly as well. Just keep in mind, if you use one torpedo only out of the one set here, it will not reload single. It will not reload the single torpedo until you have launched all of them, all of the set. Now we're gonna use our first heal here. I want to be rather full HP-ish. And I'm gonna start launching some torps here in case the sum comes. There's also the CV. It's good to know. Here we're gonna smoke up. As you can see, we have also a lot of smoke screens. Here I'm gonna smoke up once the CV spots the sum again, so we can free farm him without being detected.
I need intelligence data. Smoke generator
like here, for example. Now I'm just gonna free farm him. I think he has a DCP on him. If not, good. We have the engine now. Now we're gonna use our AP and finish him off. Look at this damage, guys. Look at this damage. You're an absolute nemesis to DDs if you catch them off guard. Good. Now watching the minimap, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get into a defensive position against this force, because these guys are not gonna really push. We gotta deal here. Guys, defend the push of A. This is the far more dangerous part right now, because we gave them A for free, or at least my team. I tried to stick as long as I could there. We even kept it, even though they got it instantly back. But now we need to see how we deal with this force here. My biggest issue is the Allende. I don't want to get caught by the Allende, because the Allende can radar me, and then the rest of the ships can smash me quite decently. He has a 9 cam radar, by the way. Okay. Our Hydro is ready in a second again. On battleships, you want to force DCPs with your insane fire rate, by the way. For example, I'm just gonna smoke up here right now. Oh, there was a submarine for a second. And here we're just gonna try to get the fire now. Also gonna prepare some torpedo launchers over here, because there might be the Tromp pushing in and the Allende. The thunderstorm front is a bit annoying and changing everything here at the moment. But we should be able to finish off the Roma first. Roma is overextending, he's alone, so we're gonna focus him down. He's actually gonna get smashed by my team now. And now I'm gonna use my Hydro, because we have no Hydro here, to spot the submarine and finish him off as well. There's also, I'm pretty sure that, no, okay, it was only the Roma. I thought maybe Trump is also here somewhere by now, but he's still lurking in the north. And again, this thing is a very, very great all-rounder. You can utilize it for so many things. You can farm down battleships, you can trade with the Ds fairly well, you have the smoke screens to disengage, you have really good gun DPM, especially if you can use your AP. He was just gonna start firing. He doesn't get the opportunity to shoot back. Oh, there's the submarine. And this is, guys, this is where our Hydro comes in handy now, because we will proxy spot the submarine at 2 km.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Or he dies, because, yeah, he got spotted once. Every kill is getting yoinked. It's perfectly fine. It's just about showcasing what the ship is capable of doing so. Again, the only real downside, and that's not necessarily downside for new players, is the speed. The speed could be a bit better.
Smoke generator activated.
But for new players, that's actually not necessarily a bad thing, because it also means you can't int that fast. Let's say like this. Okay, we forced the fire. Now you want to switch to AP and go for the broads, the full pens on the superstructure. Look at that damage output, guys. Again, your AP has short fuse and improved AP angles. So even if DDs are angled, you can full pen them. Not if they're fully angled, obviously, then you switch to HE. But as you can see, these 4K salvos are no joke, especially if you consider this fast reload of just over 2 seconds. Another thing that's pretty bad about the ship is just like gearing. For example, it has pretty bad gun arcs. That means the shells are very floaty at certain ranges, which you won't really feel the problems with when you shoot BBs. But when it comes to destroyers, your optimal fighting distance is below 9 km. And that's scary for you. An absolute multi-tool. We're gonna go for one more battle to showcase you a bit more gameplay of it. But it's an absolute multi-tool, and I really love this ship. I think it's still pretty solid, and if it wouldn't be for all the fast ships introduced into the game, it would be still probably one top-notch DD. But again, it's great for new players, it's great for experienced players. It's like a ship that suits everybody pretty well. We're gonna go for one more showcase because this game was rather fast. And I also want to show you that you can have also some pretty high results in it. And let's go now. Also, the amount of smoke screens will also help you disengage from CV strikes, because you'll have 7 times the get out of jail free card against potential CV spotting on you, which is great. Good. Let's see. We have here. First thing you do pretty much is check the map, the enemy lineup. We have 2 raiders. We have a St. Martin and a Des Moines. DD wise, they are on pair with us when it comes to gun DPM. Gearing can dish out quite some damage. Cassard is not as good, but also has pretty decent guns. And Trump also has okay-ish guns. Like, there's not a full torpedo boat here. Cassard still has rather decent guns. When it comes to other things, they have Richthofen, so CV spotting is also a thing we need to pay attention. And they have a U4500. Other than that, our team looks pretty similar. We have also... Do we have a radar mine or no? So we have 1 radar and the Malta, okay. We have a 2500. Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to ACAP, but if I'm not sure what the enemy composition is planning or where they exactly are, you kind of want to reverse in the cap. You don't want to go fully in and commit, because then it's very hard to disengage, but you want to kind of reverse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go forward like this, and I'm gonna turn here already, so I'm reversed in the cap. In case of a potential radar or a potential crazy push by the enemy team, you can disengage rather easily. This all changes, of course, if the Richthofen spots me accidentally. What's my detection by air? 2.8, okay. Good. Richthofen doesn't see us for now. He rather flies into fighter bubble nearly. Nice. Good. Okay. There's the Castilla. That's already good. That's not a radar cruiser. However, there's probably one here. Now, one thing worth mentioning, the Hydro is only 3 km wide. So you're not gonna see ships at 5 km or so, but it's still great for self-defense, especially if somebody tries to push your smoke screen. And it will also spot Hydro at DDs at torpedoes at 3 km. So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna activate the Hydro for safety reasons, obviously. There's the St. Martin. Good that we turn already, because now we are out of his radar range if needed. If I would have committed fully... Oh, see, there's the thingy. There's the Des Moines, and there's also random Cassard torpedoes coming in. Our maneuverability is good though. We should... Oh my god, I'm not gonna eat that, right? Good. You need to watch out. This thing has improved acceleration. We're gonna use our first smoke here. This thing has improved acceleration. So Oh, you need to really watch out. Like, you saw how fast they accelerated here. We're gonna go behind the island, then we're safe from Des Moines. That Des Moines is playing it way too aggressive and will pay the price soon if my team is capable of shooting him. Now imagine what would have happened if I committed fully nose in into this cap. We would be dead because there's a Des Moines inting and there's a St. Martin playing it here. We will lose a bit of HP here because they played fairly aggressive with Des Moines. But as you can see, we survive it and we still have quite some HP. Also, our heal comes in handy. We're gonna get some HP back right now. I wish we could have punished that, our team could have punished that Des Moines a bit more for this ballsy play. But apparently our Yamato... I mean, he did get smashed quite a bit, but I think our Yamato still missed him.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Good, Des Moines has used the radar now. So we can't radar again, we can go closer to the objective again. St. Martin is out of radar range, and there the Des Moines got cooked now. That was way too aggressive for the Des Moines play. And I'm glad he got punished for it. But again, this was the perfect example why you don't want to commit no snip directly, because otherwise we would have been probably toast too.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Now I'm gonna go into the cap though, because we can, nothing can spot us for now, because St. Martin is way too far away. And the Cassard is already disengaging.
Our team has taken the lead.
Oh, there's a submarine.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Same thing here though is, I'm not gonna commit fully nose in. We're gonna prepare to be at a position where we can instantly disengage if needed.
Smoke generator activated.
The planes are coming, we're gonna smoke up here. And I'm gonna start harassing the Libertad player now.
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Those are Cassard torpedoes. Got a perma fire on the Libertad. Gonna get another one. Here I'm not gonna shoot AP because he's too far away. And he has too much armor on the side as well, so we wouldn't really do a lot of damage. His superstructure is also small. And there we go, we poured another fire.
Enemy submarine in sight.
I'm gonna keep shooting a bit because the submarine is still above the water.
Wasabi _ Tenanti just resubbed for 2 months.
And we should be able to go
Almost
into
there.
the cover. Let's go. We good? We good. There we go. Now we damaged the enemy submarine quite a bit, and we're not really gonna take any damage here. Which was absolutely worth it. We know that the submarine is also underwater right now, or periscope depth, because he's not actively capping. Put a fighter over the sub. If our CV is decent now, he's gonna put a fighter here, so the submarine bleeds his battery away.
I owe you one.
Great, there we go. And now the submarine is gonna get molested.
Reporting a target's position.
That was really good team play here. I like that he did it, because now we pretty much guarantee a submarine kill here. If our Des Moines hits him. He has no DCP ready, because I forced that with the fire. Nice. And the submarine is gone. Beautiful. And now we have a free cap. That was very nice team play here right now.
Is in sight.
Because that's what you should do as a CV if you see a submarine somewhere, especially at caps. Put a fighter over him, it will bleed out his battery. Because he can't go up without being not detected. And now we're gonna go up here. We can also start shooting the GK a bit, I guess. We're not gonna be detected because Cassard is chasing our submarine. I'm gonna smoke up here and slow down though.
Smoke screen set.
GK guys, the game is over. Yeah. Now I wanted to show you a high damage game. We didn't really get it here because we had to play it very safe due to these aggressive raiders. But it still shows you the potential of the ship. And Honestly, this game might have been like damage-wise not that great, but it showed you the work of team play on this flank, and also what happens if you played way too stupid with a Des Moines. You should get punished for it. We actually last, it's kind of crazy, but I couldn't really do much more because of this Des Moines player, which is a bit annoying. Like the Des Moines player forced me to play it super defensive. Whenever I wanted to go there, like, I don't know why a Des Moines would rush in like this. He kind of ruined my game with it, and his. But we still, our team easily smashed them, we zeroed them out. And I'm gonna leave it here. We don't need to, let's go for another one. We're gonna put one more in, because I hate this result. Even though this was team play-wise very well played, I hate the result. And I hate the Des Moines player for inting there. So we're gonna do one more, because I wanted to show you a rather decent result, but then the Des Moines player ints into us. It's a bit unfortunate. Again, guys, this Des Moines play, don't do that. Especially in a CV game, that was just a stupid play, and I'm glad he got punished for it. Good. Last game now, with the daring, you're gonna get a third one, just because I'm not happy with the result on the second one. And we are on my most hated map, Mountain Range. 1 Raider. And our team, 1 Raider as well. Okay, 1 Raider on each team. Fine by me. No CV, that's pretty good. That means we can play it rather aggressive on the cap. Unless the Des Moines player ints into us. We'll see about that. Wasabi Tonen, thank you for 2 months. And Captain Fuckbosh, thank you for 5.
Let's get to it.
Also, again, guys, it heavily depends. You can also farm well with daring. I do have actually pretty decent stats. I think I have like I don't know how much I have, but I have actually quite high average damage numbers. But again, if you have situations like these where you have people like throwing their ship in just to ruin 1 experience or 2, it will affect your gameplay. We still win, so win rate goes up. But that Des Moines really like crushed my hopes of having like a rather decent game there. At least he paid the price rather quickly. And it didn't help that there was both Raiders on my flank with the CV and Submarine. -6 for OP daring. But yeah, the thingy is really good. The daring is still a fantastic ship, and the first game was a better demonstration when we also do a bit more damage. But now we will farm, and we will farm the hell out of them. Although, with my luck, the Des Moines is rushing in here right now. Same deal as last game, guys. You don't want to overcommit into the cap. You can choose different directions. I will choose this island, because this island is very dangerous for crossfire purposes. I see a lot of people going for this island, DD players, but with this one you have no cover from here. Meanwhile, with this island you have cover from pretty much every enemy. Unless somebody's inting down here, but that can always be the case if you're somebody. I still much prefer this one, because most people will be in this area here, and then you have to cover from this. This one, again, a bit dangerous.
Capture that area.
We're chilly a bit. If somebody spots him, if the devastation shoots, we're gonna smoke up and start farming on him.
Enemy battleship detected.
Oh, we have a cap contest. Hayato rush. What's a rush concealment? Same as mine. Okay, he shot.
Activated.
Which means farming time. Wow, I just had a leg spike. Oh, there's the Raider. Des Moines is here. There's the Des Moines summer. We found him. And we're out of his radar range.
Torpedoes astern.
We didn't really take a lot of damage here if it wouldn't have been for that DD salvo. Let me just quickly close Steam, by the way. I think there was Steam downloading some stuff. Okay, we're back. Des Moines, the thing what also is great here with the Des Moines being there, we baited this radar kind of. Like, he used this radar, but he couldn't really utilize it on us too much. Also, Orash is dead, so Hayate is here. Hayate is a pretty decent gun DD, so we have to watch out if we take the fight. However, he's not... Okay, he's in the cap now, interesting. Gonna top here and here, and we'll see what we can do about the Hayate now. Now I'm gonna rotate over here because I know where the Des Moines is. And I think the Ayate player is here, judging from where the tops came from. Also, I can use this island to have cover from Des Moines and Dalian. In case they want to shoot me. Oh, yeah, there's torpedoes. We gotta watch out here. Hayate is here. Devastation just shot. We got a reset on Hayate though.
Smoke screen set.
Good. I need to play it defensive here right now, and I need to rotate over to B cap. This is a massive push by the enemy team right now. And we don't want to stay here. If the Des Moines has the radar ready again, this is going to be an awful experience for us. Oh. We got it spotted. We get spotted. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky right now. I need to get the island between me and Devastation so I don't die here. There's also a Napoli going in. We should have... The mistake was the last salvo here, guys. I shouldn't have shot that because the bloom is kicking in. There's also a mistake coming over here. Man, they're playing it really aggressive now on BC. That's crazy. The good part though is I can now put my... I'm gonna go with H here. Smoking up. Can my team finish him off? Oh, I misaimed so hard on Hayate. We could have probably killed him by now.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, he's low. Hayate is low. One more hit. Come on, one more pen. Good. Hayate is gone. Very nice.
Our team has taken the lead.
Very important kill for us because now they have no DD anymore.
Second enemy destroyer.
I could have used AP, but I wanted to... If you had these ranges, you want to go with the safe bet, and that's HE. In close ranges, where they're slightly angled, use the AP on there. And you saw how I did earlier 4.5k salvos on a DD. And use our single launch here, so they fit all through here, and we're gonna go for one here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate to B cap, because we don't want to go into C due to Des Moines. And B is pretty much free. Now again, keep an eye on the minimap. We know the position of the entire team. There's only one Yoshino here and the rest of the entire team is here. We still have 4 smoke screens. We can force the DCP on the Devastation soon. And we can also start capping here. There might be Napoli torpedoes here coming. That's always could always be the case because he's somewhere around here. So we also angle a bit down. We're gonna smoke up here and we're gonna start now farming on the Devastation. For some perma fires and extra damage.
Smoke screen set.
Activating the hydro. Throw DCP. We get a fire, it's pretty much gone. But it looks like we don't get... Ah, he has his whale. Okay. Again, I was too greedy with the last volley, I'm sorry. That's something you need to pay attention to. If you had 2 seconds of your smoke screen, stop shooting. Because the bloom on this game is very, very slow. The tick rate of the game. That means even if you shoot while you're on smoke screen, the bloom takes too long to reset. So at 2 seconds before the smoke screen ends, you should stop shooting. We're also gonna use one of the heals here. This is gonna be very interesting. These torps might reach them or not, because I launched them exactly at 10 km.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Only one way to find out soon. Oh, never mind. He's gonna die to the Jäger torps. Well, there's always a say that could potentially eat them. And as you can see, guys, we got the cap, we got 40k. Again, damage not that much, but look at our spotting. We got 160k spotting damage. We just unlocked the combat scout. So, team-wise,
Smoke generator
we did pretty
activated.
decent. And now we also can still farm a bit because they're all pushing in right now. So now we're gonna pump up our damage numbers as well.
Smoke screen set.
Again, as you can see, in all 3 games we had our impact. First game we had a big impact. Third game we had a big impact. Second game was a bit lame again, but that's mainly due to some guy just dying to overcommit. Here I'm trying to get the fire running and hope that the guy has no DCP. He DCP'd the double fire. Good. This time we stopped firing at the right moment. That's a perma fire on Schlief and the damage is going up. We're gonna use another heal here. We could potentially smoke up here and finish the Napoli with AP shells as well. But you need to watch out about Mr. Des Moines pushing in here. What is the Yamato's idea, by the way? He's just chilling there at the moment. Just gonna smoke up here again. That's where we have the smoke screen 4 right now, and we can start farming on the Schlieffen, which just DCP'd again.
Torpedoes to port. Smoke screen set.
On Schlieffen, there's not really a big point unless you're super close to shoot the AP, because his upper belt is so heavily armored that your AP is just gonna shatter. And now only Yamato is left. Very nice. 200k of spotting damage, 80k of actual damage. Hope we break 100k this time, that would be pretty cool. And people are just gonna shoot now without the smoke screen because we have the island as cover. On the Yamato we can think about switching to AP here. Yeah, he's complete flat. We're gonna go for AP now on the upper belt and superstructure. And we scored the kill here as well, 95k.
Battleship destroyed.
Overall, I love Daring still, I really do. I personally prefer Vampire 2. I think for me Vampire 2 is even better than Daring. You give up a heal, but you have a better Hydro, a better smoke screen and faster gun DPM plus more range on torps. But you do give up the heal, so that's personally up to you. It's kind of like, for me, the better side grades. But it doesn't change the fact that this thing is absolutely amazing. And there's a fair few people who prefer Daring over Vampire as well, because you have multiple smoke screens instead of like these lesser ones but long ones. So that's really up to the personal player. Still, this is my recommendation as the ultimate starting ship. I think it's perfect for beginners and experienced players. And as you can see, it's very, very powerful as well. Now we're just gonna wait up until the Yoshino dies here. We have a better damage result this game. We defended the caps. We also got an assisted capture, and we got the combat scout with nearly 200 200k spotting damage for our team. It doesn't get much better than this. It would have been cool if we broke the 100k damage as well, but we should be quite high on the scoreboard here, because scouting is actually something that's pretty much rewarded for DD play, and we end up third in the team. Not too bad, 2k base. And that's how you daring. Again, it's a ship that can contest caps. It's a ship that can fairly decently trade with DDs. You should still have respect for ships like Ragnar, or for example a Harugumo or Gdansk and so on. And Kleber with Reload Boost, Maso and so on. But against most of these, unless it has radar, you have tools to disengage whenever you want, and you can heal up damage, which not a lot of DDs can do. So this is how to play daring. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the free games. I just want to show you we won all 3 games as well. We had some nice impact. And this is how to daring. Fantastic destroyer. If you're new to the bad game, be sure to use this ship as the first DD. It's great for learning the game. It's absolutely great for learning the game. I think it's the best DD currently for a starter. And also for my experienced players, you will feel pretty decent. The only real downside you have is the speed. That's it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And that was daring.